Hello, beautiful soul, and welcome to the Little Reader's House. I am your humble host, the Little Reader. I go by many names, but you can also call me Amanda. In addition to myself, we're joined by this beautiful, formerly attached to a pendant, Amazonite crystal. It will be helping to, gaze upon the crack, if you will. It will be helping to ground, provide vibes, add aesthetic value. It'll just do what it does, and we'll enjoy having it here. At the very least, I will. I'm going to set it down, look deep into your eyes. Yes, right through this 1,000 miles that divide us. How can it be that I can see what I can see from all the way over here, beautiful soul? Great question. Hold that thought. On today's transmission here in the house, we've got a lesson. I put this in finger quotes because it's difficult to translate, at least in the language that I speak, English, exactly what spirit, the great divine light of awareness, feels about lessons and learning. We throw around this word lesson in the common vernac. I apologize, I'm eating a hair and it's not tasting great. We throw around this word lesson like, oh, you've learned a lesson, darling. How do you like that? You needed to learn that. Or, we're here on earth learning lessons. Or everything's a learning lesson. Or you go to school and it's all lessons. Every point of reference being every person, every beautiful soul, beautiful you, beautiful I, we've all got a different take on lessons and all have a different response to that word. But it was carefully selected by the great white light of awareness just for us today. So I'll invite both of us to take any preconceived notions about what a lesson is and acknowledge them and let them float away. Will we learn? Maybe. Is it necessary to learn? Possibly. Does everyone learn differently? Absolutely. Will this be entertainment or will it be an experience? Does it matter? Nay. All that matters is that you and I, my sweet friend, get to share a little chunk of space and time. And that's the juice. So, our lesson, you've already seen it up there. The art of authenticity. The art of authenticity. What's it all about? Much like the word lesson, authenticity holds its worldly weight, dearie. We've got these ideas, again with the ideas. What authenticity is? Well, it's being real. It's expressing my truth. Especially here in the spiritual community, we've got a load of bollocks. Forgive me, perhaps. But a load of bullshit. That's better. Yes. More fitting for my geographic location, associated with this word authenticity and ideas of what it is. And spirit is no judge. So spirit doesn't actually look at individuals and reward them for being authentic or punish them for being inauthentic. Every single individual, just like with the word lesson, has their own association with the word authenticity. And those intellectual understandings are what they are. We're not here to debunk them. We're not even here to revamp them. Let whatever you believe just to sit there and be there. Here's what Spirit will weigh in on in terms of authenticity. You're always your most authentic self. That's it. You're always your most authentic self. Irrespective of how wrapped up you are in the mind, how wrapped up you are in the body, how wrapped up you are in the heart, wherever you are, whatever you're battling, however authentic you are trying to be, or however many cards you're trying to hold close to your chest. Don't see me. Royal flush. Whatever it is, whether you like it or not, whether you're trying or not, you're always your most authentic self. Let's breathe on that. Wow. We're always our most authentic self. So you can just let the burden of keeping it real or being whatever just slip right off. Your seasons will change. You will die alive. I'm not saying you'll lay the body down. I'm saying personas, personalities, preferences, the 3 Ps. Just made that up. Will shift over the course of your life, even over the course of your day. In the morning, you're one person until you have your coffee, and then you're another. Then the afternoon slump hits, you're yet another. Then by the evening time, you're getting closer to your favorite pleasures, whatever they may be, even if it's just going to sleep, and you're another. And then you wake up, and it's a weekend versus a weekday, and guess what? You're somebody else again. We have the cultural phenomenon of eras going on right now. This era, that era. I'm in my, commitment era. I'm in my sexually liberated era. I'm in my grind era, whatever. And this intellectual concept dovetails in so beautifully with authenticity, because no era will be more authentic than the previous one. The mind loves to look into the past and either judge it as better or worse. Does the same thing with the future too. But Spirit's here today to tell you that you cannot be more authentic than you are right now. Bam. In this present moment, that is where your most authentic self resides. There is no work to do. There's no effort required. There's no shifting realms like we shift the gears on a vehicle. Meaning, for those who are fresh to the lingo here in the house, what do you mean, shifting realms? Well, we have some different realms of experience, ways that we interact with this human simulation. Most of us do it through the realm of mind. We're constantly thinking, judging, analyzing, criticizing, trying to improve, optimize, get better, get better, get better, get better, get better, heal. That's a big one. Others of us, realm of heart. We're feeling, diving into emotions. We're creatives, we're channeling. And we'll, get it a little twisted. Sometimes the heart bleeds into the mind and vice versa, and then our minds influencing our emotions and emotions influencing mind. If we push beyond that, we can find the white light of awareness here. We can also find it here. And we can find it in the body, where others of us live. On that athletic grind, this is your Olympians. This is something that will be relatable, given that we just had an Olympic season. We have individuals who dwell in their body, who focus on regulating it, who are deeply, quite literally, embodied in the human vessel. They experience things through the way that they feel, the way it is to move those muscles, to flex, to bend, to travel from space to space. And those who aren't Olympians or athletes are doing this through other physical experiences. Eating is a big one. Many find respite from the mind or from turbulent emotions in the body by the pleasures of food, the pleasures of sex, the pleasures of sleep, the pleasures of endorphins, even if it's not for the purpose of building any sort of athleticism, just to run it out, to move it out. So that's what I mean when I say realms. And Spirit's message is quite simple. We don't need to jump around from realm to realm. We certainly can if we'd like to adjust our life experience and have a little more bliss and peace. But it's not required to shift our authenticity. You, exactly as you are, sitting, standing there, however you are, laying there. Maybe you're in movement right now. Maybe you're driving. Don't do it, my love. Don't be distracted driving. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, you're gloriously authentic. You're perfectly authentic. And you are as authentic as you can be right now. 100% authentic. Stamp your name on it. That's you. A beautiful thing. You are a phenomenon. Did you know? Fulfilling a divine purpose. Thank Spirit for you. So, where do we go from here? Well, actually, we are going somewhere. I'm glad you asked. We're just warming up. So, you've had the knowledge drop, and the mind will always have questions. Well, wait a second. If I'm the most authentic that I can be right now, then what does that mean for my healing journey exactly? Or how do I be a better manifester, though? Because if I may be so authentic, but I'm still not rich. Yes, all the usual questions. We embrace them. We acknowledge them, thank you. But we're going to answer them experientially. Are you in? Rub those hands together if you've got them. And begin to settle in. Breathe wherever you are. Yes. Is she starting a fire? Absolutely. But hopefully it's on your side of the screen. And I don't mean a literal one, dearie. I mean an internal fire. Light you up. And once you've created heat, beautiful, ecstatic heat, take your lovely hands and stick them on your body to the first place you think of. Ready, set, go. You may model me and gently flutter your beautiful eyelids closed. And begin to breathe. I'll guide you for these first few breaths. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Let it out through your mouth. Deep breath in through the nose. Let it out through the mouth. In through the nose. And out through the mouth. And wherever you are, no matter how far, begin to settle. Settle and root. Root, beautiful soul. If you're seated, your bum is getting heavier in your seat. If you're lying down, your body is sinking more slowly and deeply onto the surface. If you're standing, your feet are growing invisible little roots and diving, anchoring into that which you stand on, even if you're walking, even if you're in movement. Root and settle, root and settle. Now I've brought my hands to my stomach, and you've brought your hands to your location of choice. Feel the life under them. And if you don't have hands or you can't move them, do it with your awareness. Where would you put hands if you could at this moment? And then bring your awareness to the space underneath those palms, real or imagined. And feel the life beneath them. It may be a stomach moving up and down, or a chest moving up and down, or your eyes under your palms, your head. But any location that you put your hands on is whirring with life. It's humming with life. It's full of life. You are full of life. This life can't be, in the words of the great Miley Cyrus, can't be tamed. It can't be diminished. It can't be moldered. Interesting word choice. It can't be hidden. It can't be dimmed. It's being exactly what it was meant to be, what it is meant to be. And if there's potential in it that your mind argues about, telling you that, no, the life will be better, bigger, brighter when you're healed, when you've fixed yourself, when you've changed your situation, improved your circumstance, whatever. We lovingly acknowledge the mind, but we move our awareness back to our point of reference and we feel the life under it. Millions of humming cells, all with an intelligence, all with a purpose, all with a duty, all fulfilling it. And even if they're not fulfilling it to the degree that someone somewhere said they should be, you're still having this experience right now. You're still part of human life on earth, contributing something perfect and irreplaceable. Feel the life of you. And if your hands itch to move to a new location, let them. Mine are going over my heart, over the center of my chest. Feel the life within you. This is our moment, beautiful soul. Whatever you've been holding, whatever you've been concealing or excessively revealing, whatever has been an attempt to prove something to anyone, most especially yourself, let it go now. No need to fix, no need to change, amend, adjust, improve, or optimize. Power bliss, peace are now. And they're yours now. And they're right under your hands, or right where your point of awareness is presently focused. If you can do nothing other than feel your own heartbeat, latch on to that and feel it. You are the real deal. You are authentically divine. You are verified, validated, uplifted, and celebrated. If you want to get really wild with it, do as I do. I invite you. Take a deep breath in. Hold at the top. Sigh it out. And murmur to yourself, I am that I am. That's all. When you're ready, flutter your beautiful eyelids open. Greet the world. Greet the soundstage. Move those hands. Remove hair from your mouth if it migrated there during the journey. And welcome back. What a gift. What an honor. Thank you so much for sharing the space with me, my sweet friend. Wherever you go from here, even if it's just rolling over to the other side of the bed. I looked at my bed when I said that. Do so not with the intellectual belief, but with the inexplicable knowing that you are that which you are. And that is enough. That's today's lesson. Brought to you by me. Until we meet again, I am sending you all of the love that I've got. It is always more. It is never less, because you, my sweet friend, you know it. You're so very worthy of it. Bye for now.